on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rapid. My actions being louder than my words. I get sold, but still sold down to earth.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. To return this, Marcus Jones. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Still going inside the 35. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Daniels to throw. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Commanders will have a first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On 1st down, they'll run. That is exactly why you rally to the football. You got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line for second down.
Come on. Set. 6, hop 70, hop 70.
And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Go! 19, Tiger.
Daniels throwing on third. This one's caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
For a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is first and 10 at the 36.
Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
19 Tiger.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Viking 18. Ready.
Daniels setting up the play action. Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
60 Eagles. 60. Ready. 70 Lions. Panther 60. Ready.
Daniels now. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On 1st down, Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. And they're going to choose not to go for it here. And their punt team is out there. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Begins his return at the 16. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
Out of the gun, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Great, set.
He's got it on the bootleg. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
3rd and long for him here. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. He has it at the 33. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
Their own 41-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Franco 80. 60 Bison. Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Hurts setting up to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throws caught. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Hurts. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running left, this is Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
On touch set. 180, 180. No touch.
They're going to run with Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
He gets it again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70. Let's go.
Bone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's already just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
19 Tiger. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Okay, ready?
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He's got it. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Great. Set. 180. No touch.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Puts everything he has under this one. That's cut at the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Hurts now from the gun. This one's caught. Smith has it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Daniels. Sends this to On along the sideline. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him from the 46.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Dump off caught by his back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
the 41-yard line.
To the air again, Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. Keeps away from one. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go. Set. Gravity Lions.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
It's now second and 6.
Daniels now. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Hey, 73.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. First down throwing for Hurts. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
180.
Hurts on first down. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He's going to try another deep one here. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. All set for the kickoff. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
18 Cardinal. Panther 60. Let's go.
Play fake here. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking right, and he finds him. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready,
He's now to the running back. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Come on, come on. Hit. Liking 18.
Daniels keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
70 Timberwolves.
Setting him on the dime. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this one, he's out of bounds. No return on the kick.
At their own 13-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 14-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Commanders get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half a football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Running back gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On the jump.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get it.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's the handoff. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Commanders tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returnable from the 2. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
In a good spot here, second and inches. Running right, it's Barkley. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Great, set.
They go to Barkley again. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Barkley trying this up the gut. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Six yards to go here. It's third down. They'll throw, third and long. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he has this down to the 34. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Trimmer.
They'll work against the blitz. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. Hurts throwing again. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
180.
First down, run with Barkley. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
Barkley again here on second. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. Going power with the big tight end. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Get it. 70 lying. Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
19 Tiger.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down.
19-18. Cougar 19. Ready.
Daniels back to throw. Has his man. It's Dobbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Running it now out of the gun. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready,
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That one way too far up there. They can't connect. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
2. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Jump off caught by his back. Past midfield at the 45. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Brought down by Nolan Smith. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Hey. Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the plate.
Oh my God, dude.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
What am I looking at? Every play.
Here's another carry
Every fucking play, dude. It's getting on my fucking nerves.
Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the
He
second
calls
one.
man, I call a play that's
Defensive
supposed to
down.
fucking catch everybody in the fucking middle of the field. In man, I get a wide open receiver. It's an accurate pass, and this guy's just fucking spinning around looking for the ball. He doesn't know where he is.
Going to the ground again on first.
I'm gonna fucking throw my controller.
Picking up about 7. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's like it's not funny anymore.
Trimmer.
Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
I'm gonna have like 40 seconds if I somehow stop him.
We get a timeout from the defense.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. We'll call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They give to Barkley, left side.
Just don't know what's going on there.
Fly